What's up, everybody? It's New York Rangers on the ice. A nice little 5-day break for the Rangers. Rangers 11-2-1, a hell of a start for them. So I hope everyone's doing well tonight. And it says, "Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers!" They're having a great start so far. Team's looking good. Lafreniere's looking good. Got a couple injuries, but yeah, that's okay. They're having a great start, and that's really all that matters. So, but we'll get started here. Uh, since last week, they played a game on Tuesday, November 7th, the Red Wings. Um, they, you know, this game, I thought they would definitely win this game. Quick gets the start in this one. Shesterkin's still day to day. At least he's on the IR, but he's been out for 3 or 4 games now. But having him healthy would be nice. Hopefully, we'll get him back for the Devils. We'll see. But Jonathan Quick has been playing well. So in this game, this was a really good game. Filipino got hurt prior to this, so Trocheck had to move up to the second line. He had to uh, step in for Heedle, was having a really, really good season. So you know, to start this game, you know, start the game early first. Kreider gets a power play goal. Gustafson, who gets an assist. Um, Kreider had the deflection. He's really good at those deflection goals. It seems to be how he scored the most this year, like always. And of course, it's on the power play. I must say, Gustafson has been playing well. He's been stepping in for Adam Fox, who's been a long-term IR. Um, you know, which sucks. But Gustafson has played well since he's been out, and he has stepped in. For Adam Fox, and I really like the way Gustafson's playing. Sorry if I butcher his name. I think he's having an excellent season, and it was excellent signing by Drury, and I think he's playing well. Paul Spencer says, "What's up, buddy? Um, is the 6-day lower between games a good thing? I kind of don't like it, but they have a brutal stretch coming up, which we'll talk about later. They have a really brutal stretch coming up here. I'll give you like an example, like the stretch they have coming up after this. So they'll play the Devils the 18th, Saturday. Then they play the Stars the 20th, the Penguins the 22nd, the Flyers the 24th, the Bruins the 25th. So a back-to-back Flyers Bruins. Then they play the 27th, the Sabres. Then they play the Red Wings again the 29th. Then they play December 2nd against the Preds. December 3rd, another back-to-back. December 5th, the Senators. And then they finally get a 3-day break. And then they play December 9th, 10th, 12th, 15th, 16th. So their schedule is rough ahead. I'm guessing that's why they had the break. Because I think sooner or later some teams are going to get a weird break like that. We just happen to get 5 days. So, but it'll help. It'll help Heedles on IR, but Lindgren took an elbow to the head last game, so he has an upper body injury. So maybe it'll give him time to get back. And I kind of don't mind the 5-day look because Shesterkin's been out. So maybe Shesterkin, who's day to day, can get back for the Devils game. A nice 5-day break gives them time to get a little healthy. But I will say, the depth has stepped in well. So, we'll continue with the game here. Let's see. 1 second here. I'm gonna go back here. Paul says, "What a gauntlet of games! It's crazy. It's quite crazy how it's just crazy how how that schedule is. It's a really insane schedule." All right, let's get back to the game here. Yep, Trocheck actually opened up the scoring this one nothing. Who has said has stepped in really nicely and a really nice shot. Opened up the game early, making it 1-0. Like I said, Kreider got the power play goal, tip-in goal. Um, Later in the period, in the second, Trocheck gets a power play goal in the second period, making it 3-0 on a great feed from Mika Zibanejad. He buries the one-timer. Like Trocheck looked a lot better last year, and I must say, since he's been on the second line, he's really stepped up his game. He looks really good. It's really nice to see that when you have someone just step in and play well. And that second line with Lafreniere and Panarin is playing out of their minds this season. They're probably one of the best lines in hockey. It's probably why they have one of the best records in the NHL right now. Um, Later in the second period, Panarin scores a goal, making it 4-0. So the Raiders scored 4 goals in the second. They're going to score another goal here. Like they scored, this is their third goal in the period, making 4-0. Lafreniere, who a lot of people were complaining about in the offseason, the preseason, did a really good job on the board, staying with the puck, and was able to get the puck to Panarin. He was wide open, like 5 feet from that, and he buried it. And Panarin's having an unreal season, just unbelievable. I think he's got like 22, 23, 24 points so far. So, that makes it 1-0. Really good pressure by the Raiders in the offensive zone uh, on the Red Wings, making it 4-0. A little bit later in the same period, Will Cooley gets a goal, making it 5-0. A nice deflection goal. Jones, kind of shot at the net. He deflected in the net, and Will Cooley, who's a rookie playing really well. So it's 5-0 in the second period. 4 goals in the period for the Rangers. So they're absolutely dominating this game. A little bit later, Rasmussen gets a power play goal, making it 5-1. And this is a little the Rangers later in this game got a little sloppy in this game. Because the score doesn't indicate how the game really went. But Rasmussen gets a power play goal. Kind of sloppy for for the tipping goal. You can't really do that. Then Austin makes a really good drive to the net, or a little turnover on the Rangers in the defensive zone, and backhands it past Quick. That's 2 goals in like less than a minute. All right, that's 2 goals in quick succession there. And then Cop gets a goal, so now it's 5-3 for the Red. So it's 5-3. So the Rangers really played sloppy. There was a stretch here where they played sloppy in the third, gave up 3 quick goals. But the lead they took, in the second period, there's, the Red Wings just couldn't really, make that up. But like I said, the Rangers win 5-3 in this one. So they keep getting points, keep winning games. So Jonathan Quick saved 25-28 shots. So he's been playing really well. Let's see. Eileen says they look like a better team this year. Maybe that is because of the coaching. I totally agree with that. Laviolette, I think, has done an outstanding job coaching. And it seems like the young guys and all the players have bought in. Panarin has bought in, Trocheck, Hedel, Lafreniere. I mean, they all seem to have bought in. And that's really what you want to see for Laviolette. Being 11-2-1, that's solid. I like that he put Lafreniere on the second line. He's having his best start ever, Lafreniere. I'm very pleased with Lafreniere. People are complaining about him. Panarin's been out of his mind this season. Panarin's probably playing the best I've seen as a Ranger. To be honest, he's having a great, great season. So let's hope it continues. They get a little healthy, but the important thing is their depth is stepping up. They're winning, and they're getting points in every game. So, just got, I think Laviolette has done an outstanding job. To be honest, he's done a great job. So I'm very pleased with Laviolette, and the coaching has a lot to do with this. I don't think Gallant would have this team where they're at, because Gallant never wanted to put Lafreniere in the top 6, or Kakko. I'll say Kakko moved down to the third line, and he's with Will Cooley and Wheeler. I think so. That's not bad. That's not a bad line. He actually looks a little better there. He hasn't really produced on the first line. So, but go on to the next game here. We play the Wild again, Minnesota Wild, once again. This game was pretty close, late in the game, but Gustafson makes a good play in the ozone early in the game, gets to Lafreniere. And then Lafreniere makes a great pass to Trocheck, who buries a goal. And like I said, Trocheck has really stepped up for Hedel since he's been out. So Trocheck again scored another goal. You know, Trocheck, Trocheck's been having a hell of really stepping it up. I just wanted to say what the point totals were. Gustafson had 2 assists, 2 points. Kreider had a goal and an assist, 2 points last game. Panarin a goal and an assist, 2 points for him. Trocheck 2 goals, 2 points. Um, so all right. Yep. So Goudreau and Duhaime getting the fight, a little fight here. This game was actually a little closer than I thought throughout the game. You know, I thought Marc-Andre Fleury played well. I thought. Also Domingue started in this game. It was nice to see him play. Domingue hadn't started a game since 2022, I think. So it'd been a long time for him. Having I think Quick was a little banged up, so having Shesterkin out, you got to play Domingue. So let's. All right. So later in the game, Duhaime ties this game at 1-1. Uh, you know, kind of a little, Duhaime had a deflection. The puck really deflected into the net. There's nothing you could do about that. You know, Domingue was screened on the play, so you really can't blame him for that one. Later in the period, Lafreniere scores on a pass from Panarin. Trocheck made a really good play in the defensive zone. Laf takes it. It makes a nice outbreak pass to Panarin. Then Lafreniere makes a great effort, drives down the ice, in great position to get a tap-in goal. So his hustle made it 2-1. And like I said, Lafreniere has really been playing really good hockey. It's really good to see. And he had a really good game this game. So it's nice to see him humming along and taking that extra step like we wanted to see. Panarin, as usual, makes an amazing pass. He hasn't been sloppy this year, uh, like usual. So, but Lafreniere's hustle made it 2-1. Um, so, um, but later in the game, Fleury robs Bonino. Like I said, I thought Fleury played well. But like on the Raiders' goals, they're able to really, at the end of this game, they're really able to take hold of this. Um, like I said, this game was 2-1 with 5 minutes left in the game. So, it was a real close game. And I thought that, the Wild are a solid team. They're not the worst team. They're tough to play. Keep coming at you. Keep coming at you. They have Zuccarello, who I love. Um, so left in the game. So, about 5 minutes left or so in the game. The Rangers got a power play goal. Lafreniere takes a really nice slap shot, gets a rebound, and ends up on Wheeler's stick, and it's Wheeler gets a goal, making it 3-1 Rangers. So really, 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 really big goal late in this game for them. For Wheeler, it's good to see Wheeler get a goal, who hasn't a really good start to the season, but it's nice to see him get a goal. That makes it 3-1. And then after that, Panarin gets another goal, making it 4-1. And the Raiders beat the Wild 4-1. So that makes them 10-2-1. So, really solid game, I thought. It was a tight game without Fox, without Shesterkin, with a backup goaltender. I thought they played well. I thought Louis Domingue, I thought he played really well. It was really nice to see him get a win. Uh, I thought he played an outstanding hockey game, and he had to make some big saves in this game. And credit to him that he's one of the reasons we won. But in this game, you had Lafreniere had a goal and 2 assists, had 3 points. Trocheck had a goal and 2 assists, also had 3 points. Terry Panarin again, a goal and an assist, 2 points. Will Cooley had an assist. Gustafson had an assist. Blake Wheeler had a goal. Domingue saved 26 of 25, 26 shots. For the Wild, Fleury saved 24-27. So, another good win for the Rangers. A little bit closer than I would have liked late in the game, but a win is a win. So, On to the next game. We have the Columbus Blue Jackets. And this game did not go like I thought it would. Absolutely not. Columbus, they must play Merzlikins, their goaltender. I thought played a good hockey game. I thought he kept this game close. This game was, was back and forth. A couple sloppy, you know, periods of the game for the Rangers. So, we'll go over this game. So, early in the first, Danforth gets a goal. Jonathan Quick played in this game. He was screened on the goal. So somehow that goes in. Sometimes when you throw it in the net, it ends up in the back of the net. It is what it is. It's still early in the game. So, but good job by Danforth getting the puck to the net and scoring. Later in the first, Chris Kreider scores a goal. Wheeler makes a pass to Gustafson, who then passes it to Kreider and who ties the game. He buries a shot. So Kreider coming up big again, ties the game at 1. Like I said, Gustafson has been filling in nicely for Adam Fox, and just a really, really nice pass to Kreider at the top of the circle, and it was a really, really great setup. You know, like I said, Adam Fox is on long time IR, so I'm glad we have Gustafson. It's a real big signing. He's coming up big for us. In the second period, Panarin made a really nice pass to Project out of the offensive zone. He makes a really nice pass, cross ice pass to Lafreniere, who buries it. So once again, Lafreniere in great position with his hustle to make sure he's open, finding the open ice, and being open for Panarin. And Panarin and Lafreniere have been awesome together this year. And it's just really great to see Lafreniere really stepping up and Panarin just playing elite hockey right now, looking the best he's looked as a Ranger. And it's really exciting to see. Uh, it's like I said, they're the best line in hockey. Even when Heo went down and Trocheck stepped up, they're still producing goals. Like they're producing even more goals with Trocheck up there. So, but that ties the game at 1. So, uh, like I said, that next goal made 2-1. Lafreniere makes it 2-1. Like I said, Lafreniere's taking the next step. Later in the period, Fantilli scores, tying the game 2-2. A really bad turn by the Rangers at the blue line, and Lindgren tried to defend it, but this got past Jonathan Quick that ties the game at 2. Just a sloppy turnover, and those will cost you in a hockey game, no matter who you're playing. Not even a minute later, the Columbus Blue Jackets take the lead 3-2. Another little sloppy stretch for the Rangers in their own zone. Sean Corrali scored the goal on a rebound. So you had no one there in front of the net. The net presence wasn't very good. So that's 2 goals given up in less than a minute in this game. So you're like, oh, great. Now they're down 3-2. So, later on, the Rangers, what I thought was a goal, which was over the line, which we saw over the line in pictures, but Toronto said no goal. They waved it off. So Toronto again screwing the Rangers like usual. uh, but it is what it is. You're not going to get every replay right. Toronto kind of tends to mess that up. Um, so it sucks. One thing on Lindgren, he took an elbow. So he's day to day. So he's a upper body injury. They call it a major and then didn't call it and then call it a minor, which is bullcrap. So hopefully he's okay and he can get back Saturday versus the Devils. All right. Quick, the later game has to make a huge save in the second period near the end of it to keep this a 1-goal game. He had to come up big in this period. And good thing we have Jonathan Quick, because if we didn't, we're probably not 11-2-1. Absolutely not. Jonathan Quick looks outstanding. And I'm not going to say he looks like he does of old, but it's really nice to have him in net and know he's in net. And I think the team plays really comfortable in front of him and plays well in front of him. In the third period, like I said, Quick had to make some really big saves. Like I said, without him, they would have lost this game. But it was 3-2 until late in the third with 11 seconds left. An empty net, 6-on-5. Guess who? Lafreniere gets the tying goal, making it 3-3. Um, it was thrown at the net, ended up on Cryer's stick. Cryer made a little pass to Lafreniere, and he buried it. So Lafreniere coming out big, 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 big in this game. So, like I said, tying the game 3-3. Like I said, Lafreniere again. You know, this game with the overtime. There really was a lot. A couple good saves in overtime, back and forth, but really nothing happened. And we went to the shootout, and I hate shootouts. I just hate them. They're the like other hockey fans I know, friends of mine hate the shootout. It's just it sucks. So, but we go to the shootout. Panarin up first, almost is able to get past Merzlikins, but he's able to stop to lift the puck. I thought he made a nice save. Gaudreau up next for the Blue Jackets, and he dings one off the post. So both teams don't score. So on to the next line. Mika next, and Mika didn't really make a good move. Merzlikins made another good save, so he didn't score. And then Aline is up next for the Blue Jackets, and Quick was able to make the save. So, and then the last person up, Lafreniere, with a chance to get the win, chance to get the extra point. He drives the net on his forehand, and then it makes a absolutely sick backhand move to fire it right over Merzlikins' left shoulder. It was one of the nicest moves I've seen in a shootout, and it's just an elite move to win the game. And again, Lafreniere coming up big and winning this game for the Rangers 4-3. So, 11-2-1. You know, hell of a stretch so far. Panarin's got points in 14 straight games. So just really, 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 really impressive by Lafreniere. Um, you know, like I said, big, 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 big win. So, but like I said, the Raiders have 6 days off here. Like I said, their injury status. Still got Filipino on injured reserve. Hopefully we'll get him back. Adam Fox on long-term IR. Ryan Lindgren day to day. He's expected to practice tomorrow, so that's a good sign. I think he will play on Saturday versus the Devils. I'll preview the Devils a little bit at the end here. Igor Shesterkin's day to day. So, like I said, that 5-day break. Hopefully, we can get him back. That would be really, really, really good to get him back. What's up, Eddie? What's going on? Says, hey, Danny, what's going on? Just talking some Rangers hockey. Just went over the last 3 games the Rangers played. Rangers 11-2-1. So I just want to look up one more thing. Yep, they're going to play the Devils on Saturday. They have 5 days off, and then they have like a brutal, brutal, brutal stretch coming up. Really brutal stretch. Like I said, I'm going to go through the points right now. Artemi Panarin, 8 goals, 16 assists, 24 points this year in 14 games. So I think that's pretty outstanding. He's on a 14-game point streak, I think. Chris Kreider, 10 goals, 4 assists, 14 points. Oh, yeah, this question, I've seen this on Twitter. Would you welcome back Patrick Kane? I would welcome back Patrick Kane if it's not for that much. Don't mess with Lafreniere. Do not move him. Do not move him from that spot. Leave him there all year. I'm thinking maybe you get Kane. He plays on the first line, but some people don't want Kane. Some Rangers fans think it will mess up the chemistry. But if Kane is 100% healthy, which he wasn't last year, you can get him for $2 or $3 million or something, and he wants to do that. I think he can go out and get a lot more from somebody else. Maybe he might fit on the first line. But if you have him, who are you sending down? Are you going to get him and trade somebody else? Because if Kane is healthy and can play in the first line and plays like half of what he once was, which he wasn't healthy at all last year, I think it makes the Rangers a better hockey team, but I think that's something down the road they will talk about. Because if the Rangers are happy with their chemistry, if Laviolette is happy, I don't see them really changing something. I would say it's a possibility because he wants to be a Ranger. Um, I think, but we'll see what happens. But there's a lot of rumblings going on, and somebody's like, "Hell no, don't bring Patrick Kane here." But if you don't mess with Lafreniere, I think I'm okay with it. If you leave Lafreniere where he is and leave that second line alone, you put Trocheck there for now, and then Hedel when he comes back. But there's a good question: is Hedel going to keep that job, or is Trocheck going to keep that job? No, Lafreniere plays on the second line. There's no way you're moving Lafreniere. Absolutely not. Nope. Lafreniere has been waiting 4 years to get top 6 minutes. If you move Lafreniere to the first line, then I'd say, yeah, I think our second line should be our first line. But I don't want to mess up that chemistry. Panarin and Lafreniere have unbelievable chemistry right now. And I highly doubt he'll play on the second line. He'll play on the first line or the third. Or you're moving Lafreniere up. So if you say put Mika, Kreider, Kane, made them the second line, and then made Lafreniere, Panarin, and Hedel or Trocheck the first line, they would have to do something like that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. But some people are happy with Kakko. Capo Kakko was on the first line at the right winger position, and Capo Kakko has 2 points. And Wheeler is not the option at the first right wing spot. So it does make sense for Kane to be the first line right winger. That's kind of it's there or the third line. But I think he'd be playing the first line. He's not what he used to be, but Patrick Kane is Patrick Kane. And maybe Patrick Kane can infuse a little offense into that line 5v5 because their line 5v5 is not very good. The Panarin, Trocheck, Lafreniere line is really good 5-on-5. And Lafreniere leads the Rangers the past 3 or 4 years in even strength goals. Kreider is a power play machine. Like Kreider gets a lot of his goals. Most of his goals, probably 8 of the 10, are probably from the power play. So there are rumblings about Patrick Kane. Under Laviolette, I think he would be good, but we'll see what happens. I wouldn't object to it if it doesn't mess up the chemistry of the team right now. You know, but you might have an injury. You never know. Like I said, I don't find out, but Lafreniere, 7 goals, 4 assists, 11 points. Last year, Lafreniere played like 80 games, I think, and he had 39 points. But Lafreniere had no power play time and no top 6 minutes last season, really, at all. So I'm really pleased with the way Lafreniere is playing. Panarin's playing out of his mind. It's really nice to see the Rangers playing really well. Yeah, power play goals, Kreider's got 6 power play goals. So 6 of the 7 of Lafreniere's goals are even strength. So Lafreniere is third on the team in goals. And people were complaining about Lafreniere preseason. He's a bust. He sucks. He this, he that. The kid's 22, Eddie. The kid's 22 years old. So now Lafreniere, I think, had 19 goals and 20 assists last season. He's already got 7. So I think Lafreniere's going to get 50, 60 points. On that line, that would be good. I think Panarin's getting 100. I think Panarin's getting well over 100 points this season because he's already got 24 in 14 games. So if he keeps that pace, another 14 games, he's got 48 points. That's not even midway through. Like Panarin might have 50, 60 something points. Hold on. All right, can everybody hear me? I think my headset died. Give me a one. Just let me know everyone can hear me. My sound's probably a little different now. Everyone stream, can you hear me or not? My headset died. Thank you. My headset died, so sorry about that. Where was I? Well, like I said, Lafreniere is having a hell of a season. He's 22 years old. It's good to see him take a step forward. So, so like I said, Lafreniere had a really good game. Like I said, but we'll have the Devils coming up on Saturday. So the Devils have not been playing very well, but it's always close between us and the Devils. It'd be nice to have they're 7-5-1. It's not bad. I think they're playing a little better, but it's interesting to see how that game goes. They kicked our ass last year, so we'll see if we can get a win. It should be a good game. I expect a good close game. We'll see if we can get Shesterkin back or not. He's day to day. Liberty's going to practice on Wednesday. So, the last thing I want to talk about is the King, Henrik Lundqvist, was inducted into the Hall of Fame. It was great to see him, be honored and be inducted. He's one of the best goaltenders, ever for the Rangers. So it's really great to see Henrik Lundqvist go in the Hall of Fame after an amazing career as a Ranger. So I want to congratulate Henrik Lundqvist. I think I'll always love Henrik. So many great memories. Unfortunately, we could not win a cup, but so many great, unbelievable memories for Henrik Lundqvist, the King. Once again, it's great to see him in the Hall of Fame. An amazing New York Ranger. It's great to see him do the pregame and postgame, every once in a while. So wish Henrik Lundqvist all the best. So excellent to see he went to the Hall of Fame. So I'm happy for him and his family. Like I said, hopefully you can beat the Devils. Happy for Henrik Lundqvist. I'm going to do a couple sponsors here, and then I'll give my closing thoughts. Attorney Big Al, Jason Fine. If you ever murder, vehicle accident, slip and fall, workers' compensation, personal injury claims, give Jason Fine a call. When I hurt 123. They have locations in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area, the Cherry Hill, New Jersey area, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. Once again, if you ever have any legal trouble, give them a call. When you're hurt, 123. Attorney Big Al, Jason Fine. Monkey Cold Coffee, the evolution of flavor infused coffee. Pick up your bag today. They have a bourbon chocolate chip flavor, a toasted coconut rum, a Sumatran blend, and their newest blend, Perula, Florida. Use the promo code OOTB Sports at the checkout of monkeycoldcoffee.com to get 10% off of your order. So we'll look ahead past the Devils game. got a crazy, crazy, crazy stretch coming up for the Rangers. And then I'll give my final thoughts, and then we will end this stream. So, like I said, I got the Devils come up the 18th, the Stars the 20th, the Penguins the 22nd, the Stars the 20th. So all those games, those the Devils, the Stars, the Pens, the Flyers. So that's their next 5 games coming up. So let's see if they can keep on winning, keep playing well. Got a couple of rivals, the Flyers, the Devils, the Pens. I hope we beat the Pens. But so far, the Rangers 11-2-1, having an excellent season so far. I'm really happy with Laviolette. I think he's done an outstanding job. It's nice to see Lafreniere coming along. It's nice to see the team humming on all cylinders, even though Adam Fox is on long-term IR, and Filipino is also on short-term IR. So they will get Lindgren and Shesterkin back. So just keep playing well, do what you're doing. So my name is Danny. This is New York. This is Rangers on the Ice. So I'm gonna join me next week. I'm gonna be changing my time to the evenings. The day is to be determined. It's probably going to be on Tuesday, like always. But if not, I will let everybody know. And everybody have a good night, and let's go Rangers.